Jay, you can hear me? Jay, you can hear me? Jay said your mic was connecting. Jay, you can hear me? Jay, you can hear me? Jay, hey, Jeremiah, you have to unmute your mic. Psalms, you there?
Yep.
All right, Psalms is ready to go. Yeah, I was trying to get started right at 8:30, and my computer is out of the Zoom, so I have to redo it. So just 4 minutes behind. So how was your day, Psalms?
Yeah.
How was your day?
Say it again.
And I said, how was your day?
Oh, boy, busy. One busy, man. Had the truck come in with the bleach and all that good stuff. So a lot of work today. You know.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we hear you now.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and mute my. How you guys doing, man? I'm doing well, man.
Doing good too.
Good to hear you.
Well, you say you're muting yourself, huh?
Yes, sir.
Why you ain't gonna talk?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm looking at my portfolio right now, going up and up and up. Even after my portfolio rising, it's rising and it's not surprising. Yep.
Some water.
All right. So can I see some videos, man? Can I see who I'm talking to, man? Can I see some pictures? See everybody's face. Use your video. Show yourself. What's up, Jeremiah? You afraid to show yourself? Jeremiah, you're not gonna show yourself?
That's kind of hard, I'm driving, so
Dude, driving. He snapped.
yeah, man.
Hey,
I
Hey,
can't miss it though.
snap. Boy, you snap.
Hey, man, you gotta get it in, man.
you gotta do what you gotta do. But Jeremiah, we were talking earlier, and you were saying you had Robinhood downloaded on your phone already, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think you told me, yeah, just wanted to verify that. You told me on why you're not using it right now, but yeah, but you say you had Webull, correct?
Yeah, I'm doing Weibo, Fidelity, and Cash App.
Cash App as well. Okay. Yeah, and some of those platforms don't have some of the stocks, especially some of the really, really great stocks. You can't really find them on some of the platforms. But it's pretty good that you have a number of different ones. That way, if you can't find one on another, you'll find it on another. So that's good.
Sure.
But before we start talking on the stock and cryptocurrency and all that stuff, let me play our intro video. So sit back, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like. I know everyone that's in here right now, we all need to like the video and share the link out of our YouTube live with anyone that you know, so they can kind of like listen in. So while this video is playing, you can kind of share. Get 1 or 2 people here. See, I'm rhyming. I'm a rhymer. You heard that? Share.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic so you won't get no feedback.
Alrighty, no problem. Yeah, Psalms, if you could do the same thing too while this video is playing.
Okay.
Don't miss your chance on cryptocurrency, the next financial revolution. Join us on December 6th from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. to gain knowledge about the fast-growing technology of blockchain. Get information on how to invest and where to invest. Learn more about the future of banking and finance, as well as the largest players in cryptocurrency today. And we will also show you how easy it is to invest in cryptocurrency directly from your phone. Thank you for watching and can't wait to see you there.
How would you like to get away, relax, and forget all your worries in beautiful Jamaica? Well, now you can with this great offer sponsored by Paradise Villa Estates. For only $250 per night, enjoy a spacious 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house located in the ultra-exclusive community of Montego Bay. All the modern amenities, including a swimming pool, tennis court, gym, shopping, restaurant, and nightlife entertainment. Log on to airbnb.com/h/Jamaica Villa.
It was amazing to see, September was selling out the store. To sell out November, Thanksgiving, sold out. We had people hitting on Instagram, you know, saying, hey, I went to the store in Manhattan. It was like Christmas. It was sold out.
Taking a vacation? Book at Shands Manor. Excellent location. In Ligony, off of Ligony Avenue, Kingston, St. Andrews Parish, Jamaica. Right by the Ligony Mall. In the heart of Kingston. Again, in the heart of Kingston. Shands Manor. Thank you, Shan, for your sponsorship to Founding Players. Claire Financial and Tax Services. Tax and accounting service that will have the IRS pay you. Anna Vane Marius, 561-503-1751. Website, www.claireftservices.com. Email annavane.marius@claireftservices.com. Address, 2328 10th Avenue North, Suite 501D, Lake Worth, Florida, 33461. Thank you for your sponsorship to Founding Players.
Okay, we back. All right, we can unmute, guys.
I can.
All right. Psalms, you had froze there for a minute. Your picture was froze. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, let me start with introducing myself. You know, we all can introduce ourselves. I'll start. I'm Savon Smith. I'm the founder of Founding Players and Savant Academy Stars.
Shine.
Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, how you doing? Good night. I'm Psalms Radway. I'm here to learn and to gain more information about this revolutionary takeover with the cryptocurrency. And Savon has given me this platform to also be a part of Founding Players as well. You know, so thank him for that. And thanks for being on this Zoom meeting.
No problem. Jeremiah, want to introduce yourself?
Yes, how you guys doing? Sorry, I know you've been calling me Jeremiah. I created this account for my son, and I'm using it right now, but my real name is Junior Sainville. And I'm from Haiti, and been in the state for 22 years. I'm a recording engineer / musician. I play the keyboard. I was a tax agent for 2 years. I worked for Microsoft for 3, and decided to go to school. Been working all over ESPN, Atlanta Falcons, you name it, I've been there. And this morning, it so happened, how you guys know that all things were created twice. As I was thinking about some investment that I made, and I want to do a pickup for Postmate, and Siobhan was right next to me. He was like, "Hey man, subscribe to my YouTube," and then the rest is history. So let's get it, guys.
Yes, definitely, man. I think we might have lost Psalms there, so he probably gonna have to sign back in. But I'll be looking to see when he jumped back in. But yeah, definitely, Jeremiah. You know, it's a pleasure meeting you. You know, we just met today. You know, I actually met another person also today, Jay, who subscribed to our channel as well. You know, and you never know what, you know, God had in store, you know, and we met, and there it is. We spoke about, you know, just our future, you know, and it's my pleasure, man, to always meet new people, because you know you just never know who you're meeting. You know, people can help each other. You know, you can meet somebody today, and right away they're helping you. You know, and it's a pleasure, like I said. So with that being said, what are some of the things that you may want to ask me, so you can gain information that maybe you don't already know?
Not really much, man. I'm here to learn, man. I'm a sponge. I like to get everything that I can from you, man. You know what I mean? So I'm just here to learn. So I'm not really looking for anything specific. It's just to learn whatever I can learn from you, and we grow together, And I'm pretty sure there's some stuff you might learn from me as well.
Definitely. Well, I'm definitely not a professional, at this, so anything we share, is sharing is caring. So I'm just sharing my information, that helps me. And I'm no financial advisor, so I'm not advising anyone to do as I say. Anyone invest that you invest. So again, we're just sharing.
Oh, there he is. He's back.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that. The phone turned off a while ago, man.
All right, no
All
problem.
good, brother.
So I'm back.
Well, Jeremiah just introduced himself, and spoke about how we met, and it was a blessing that we actually met. And it's gonna continue to happen that way. That's just the way the world turns. We're gonna meet people, and it's gonna be we might meet some great people. You never know who you're meeting, So just to touch on what you said, Jeremiah, you're here to learn, and so am I, because my friend Edwin Bellevue, who's my business partner as well, is the one that introduced me to stocks. But before that, I knew about the stock market, but I wasn't really putting the time into it. Just working, kind of like working your life away, and not really paying attention to how you should actually invest your money. And there's many ways to do so, but I never was into the stock market. It wasn't until COVID hit to where I started opening up my eyes to it, and I started my portfolio because I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't even use my own personal money to invest in the stock market. I actually used money from a new business that came to be that I got in because of my business partner, Ed and Rod, introduced the business to me. And I just said, you know what, let me try it out. I received $600 from it, and I invested all $600 into the stock market, and it's on from there. And I won't tell you, the amount of money that I've made, but I will tell you that $600 has turned into thousands of dollars, but I won't give you no numbers. And the reason why it turned into thousands of dollars is because I'm a very patient guy. I know there's day traders and they're good at what they do. I'm definitely not a day trader. I'm a very, very patient guy. Sometimes a little bit too patient. So if there's a stock that's going to take years to go up, I'm probably going to be the one that's going to wait it out. But what I've learned is, as you're waiting, something that may take 5 to 10 years, but you'll be surprised when you're waiting and being patient, how things just happen sooner, actually. And for me, it happened sooner because maybe due to COVID, the stock market is just reaching new highs. I'm not really familiar. I wasn't familiar with how high a stock, go or used to go over the previous years, but I witnessed it myself to see that maybe stocks weren't jumping this quickly, and maybe COVID had a lot to do with that. Maybe just more people is aware of, investing, which is helping the stock market, so I'm blessed, to know that I have the opportunity to do research and to learn what I'm putting my money into, and to also check the years, meaning the history of the company that I'm investing in, and kind of figure out this is a good stock to invest in. You know, we all know about the Apples and the Tesla, you know, and the big companies, you know, but believe it or not, there's companies out there who is new and they have history. You know, they might be new to us because we haven't heard from them or heard of them because we're not really looking at them because of the more popular stocks that's always in the news. You know, but sometimes you have to take a look at the companies that's flying under the radar as well. You know, Google weren't always popular, you know, so you got to keep that in mind. You know, things grow, kids grow to adults. So just look at the stock market as the same way it grows. You know, the little tiny stock that's starting up, if you hold on to it, there's a good chance if it's a great stock that it's gonna grow. You know, so that's my experience of the stock market so far. And Jay, the reason why, Jeremiah, the reason why I mentioned that is because I know we spoke earlier, and again, today was the first day we met, and we spoke earlier, and you said you have your investment, and it hasn't really done much. Am I correct? It hasn't done much to your liking. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay. So the reason I said that to you is because patience. That's what it takes, patience. So I don't know which stocks you have, but I would have to look to see which stocks you have, and I would have to share some of my stocks with you. Again, I'm not an advisor. I'm just simply sharing, and you will be investing at your own risk. This is a financial literacy teaching program, and I consider this to be financial teaching. You know, we're not just going to be talking about stocks. We're not going to be just talking about, you know, so we're not just going to be talking about investing. We're going to be also bringing on other professionals to come and teach us how to manage our money, you know, how to balance our checkbooks. You know, I'll be talking to banks and having banks come and sit in our seminars and let us know how their system works. You know, what are they going to do now with the new cryptocurrency and the new blockchain technology that's up on us? You know, we want to know what moves the banks are making. You know, so this is a financial literacy teaching program, and I want to bring those people on board to come and speak with us. You know, so again, we're not just going to be talking about stocks. We've been doing that quite often. You know, I'm trying to grow the channel, so I know the new blockchain technology is going to take over. So I wanted to continue to touch on that, you know, so I plan to come to.
You're kind of getting frozen, freezed up a little
you
bit.
keep frozen. Yeah.
Just give her a sec. You'll probably soon return in a minute.
Yeah. So wow.
Hold on real quick.
Start the bucket washing and
All right, I'm unmuting this because yes, my computer froze. So let me make sure I can hear you guys. You guys can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, my computer froze. So guess what? I backed myself up with this one. See, that's smarts right there.
That's insurance.
Hey man, look at that. The computer froze on me and I had a plan. So look at that.
That's he got that plan B in trading too as well. you know, you better have it all the way
Yeah,
A through
that's dope.
Z. A through Z.
Hey,
That's
I'm glad that
technology.
happened the way it happened, man. Because guess what? You have to diversify your portfolio. Because my computer failed me, but I have another stock in my iPhone.
Great example. Wonderful
Apple,
example.
Apple.
Oh man.
Hey, I had IBM, and I turned to Apple.
Yeah, man. So it just goes to show you that, you know, sky's the limit with these technologies coming out and with the stock market too as well, you know, and strategic strategy of how you trade, your patience and timing as well. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
everybody
true.
thought that, you know, yeah, go ahead, Jeremiah.
No, I say that's true. I'm just commenting on what you say.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, like Savannah said before, you know, everybody said COVID-19 came around and, you know, there's money still being made. You understand?
Yeah.
A lot of money is being made in this time, but through the technology and through a different technology, and everybody is you know, or who's in is getting in on it, and I want to get in on it too as well. You know,
Hey, I'm gonna say this, and again, it's just me sharing my opinion, and maybe there's some people out there listening. I don't know if we have anyone in the YouTube. You could always, type in the YouTube, let us know your thoughts, but I'm gonna share an example. I I for sure I'm not gonna be the first one in line asking for any vaccine. I'm not gonna be the first one. And I'm sure, plenty of people feel that way. But I also understand that plenty of people also will want this vaccine.
of course,
So me personally, it's not just about my personal opinion, it's about others. Because the same way when you go out in public and you have to put your mask over your face, you're doing it not just for yourself, but for the people that you are around to make them feel comfortable. Is you don't want to be out there making people feel uncomfortable. Because right now it's a tough time where people feel uncomfortable if you're actually not wearing a mask. So the best thing to do is always to think about someone else and not yourself. you know so where I'm getting at is, personally, I may not want to take that vaccine at this moment. And I say at this moment because you never know. I don't know what the future holds. At this moment, based off of my immune system and how I trust the Lord to guide and protect me until the day where I feel like, okay, this vaccine, I have no choice. Right now, I do have a choice to say, I'm not going to be the first in line. But the reason I'm mentioning this, I was smart enough to say, I'm not going to let me not wanting the vaccine cloud my judgment. And what I mean by clouding my judgment, buying the stock, buying into the company that's creating, or companies that's creating the vaccine. Because it's not about me or anybody else who don't want it or is preaching that you don't want it. I wasn't going to cloud my judgment to not invest in it, because I know the public will feel a lot more comfortable knowing that there is a vaccine. So I was smart enough to know that I need to invest in this. So, of course, I invest in a couple of different biotech companies. And of course, it paid off for me, whether I take the vaccine or not. That's just a smart investment. It's not about clouding my judgment that I don't want it, so I'm not going to invest because I don't want it. I'm investing because it's the smart thing to do, whether I want it or not. There's a lot of people who, for instance, McDonald's, they sell their food, doesn't mean the owner eats it. So, we got to also think about things like that. The owner might not eat McDonald's, but lots of people eat it. He's making money from it and going to keep selling it. But he's not sitting around his table eating it. So whether I take vaccine or not, it's going to make people feel more comfortable, that we do have a cure. So again, the reason why I mentioned that is because when we are investing, we have to think wise. We can't cloud our judgment and put in our personal feelings. We have to think about what we're doing. We have to do our research. We have to know why we're investing. So anybody want to elaborate on that?
I understand.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because whether you want the vaccine or not, that's not the main point, when it comes to investing.
Yeah.
Or maybe some people don't invest. Those are the ones who are going to continue to say or continue to put it on the internet that they're not taking no vaccine, or create these little movements where they're sending out things to people's phones on Facebook and Twitter and all over the place, what's in the vaccine and this and that. I try not to even participate in those things that's sent out to me, So at the end of the day, I try to be smart enough to say, you know what's best for the world right now. That's what I'm going to roll with, and when it comes to investing, I'm going to invest in that. It's not for me to judge because I'm not God, so as a person on earth, I can't be a judge.
Yes, No, I'm listening.
Yeah, I make sense of it. As a person on earth, I can't be the judge of that. I'm not the one making the vaccine, so I can't be the judge of that. I got to change with the times as well. That's me personally, not telling anybody. Again, I'm just sharing. Sharing is caring. I can't tell nobody what to do, but I can only share my experience. And when somebody else share their experience with me, I can only listen. I might learn something from what they're saying. They might learn something from what I'm saying, but I know I learn from listening to a bunch of different people and drawing my own conclusion. And I will always let somebody else have their own opinion, just the same way I have mine. But at the end of the day, I only know that I'm living and I'm learning and I'm studying and I'm making good or the best decision that I can make. And that's all we could do. So it leads back to stocks, which is why I believe I do so well at it, because I'm good at analyzing things and knowing what I'm getting myself into. And I'm good at listening to what negativity people say and always turning a negative into a positive. So the reason why I'm speaking like this is because it works for me when it comes to stocks. It may not work for someone else, but it works for me. So every day I look at a stock and I analyze it, and when I look back 5 years before and where the stock's at now, it kind of helps me to judge what kind of stock it is. So when anyone asks me, what do I think about this stock that I've been holding, I can give you the information on it. So, Jay, you said you invested a couple dollars and you feel like it's not really moving, but I would have to look at those stocks that you have and be able to tell you, whether they're good stocks from my point of view or not, and then you have to also believe in the stocks that you're investing in, but you can also learn from me, but you have to you have to take your own advice. You have to, again, I'm not an advisor. I'm just sharing.
Cool.
Huh?
I said, cool. Sounds good.
Yes, sir. So the next time we meet up, you can show me what you have, or we can get on the phone and we can speak, and you can tell me what you have, and I can give you my opinion on those stocks, and I can walk you through it, and kind of show you what the stock's been doing, and we can judge it from there and see where the stock's going.
Okay.
Just equal it
Definitely
to
could call.
if you, huh?
I said I will take a screenshot of it and text it to you later.
All right, no problem. Imagine what, like, for instance, you walk into a grocery store, and what are some of the stuff that you like to buy in a grocery store that you've been buying over the last 10 years? Just give me an example of groceries that you've been buying over the last 10 years in any supermarket. You buy them every week for the last 10 years.
Water,
Hello? Psalm,
soda.
you could jump in too.
Oh,
Thank you
well,
so much.
hey,
You
well,
too.
I heard water. What else?
Soda.
Soda. Okay.
I would say fruits.
Was that fruits?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What else?
My mind going blank. Meat.
Okay, meat. Okay. And the list goes on and on. So these are stuff that we've bought for the last 10 years. So look at stocks kind of like the same way. It's like if you've been buying something over the last 10 years, that means it's popular to you. That means that it's necessity to you. That's something that you need. That's something that you all walk into the store and pick up. Even when you feel you don't need it, you're going to pick it up because there's a need for it. There's a want and a need for it. So just look at stocks the same way. If a stock's been around for a while and it's not going anywhere, chances are that stock's going to continue to grow. Now, some old things die out. You have to do your research and you have to check the number of years of how strong this been going or how long this been going, this stock. And maybe something new comes around and knocks it off. Google. Maybe something new comes and knocks off some of those old things, but you just have to find the next best thing, or you have to find the thing that's been great, the thing that you know you're going to need. Okay, think of phones. When people started buying cell phones in the beginning, they weren't that popular. They are now. So what you think you should be investing in? Is it about it didn't grow today? It didn't grow tomorrow? It didn't grow next week? That's not what it's about. It's about the fact that everybody have one of those phones and it's going to grow. Whether you want to be patient with it or not, it's going to. And then you're going to kick yourself in the butt when it really does, because impatience is no good to anybody. So just think about the things that you constantly have, the things you constantly want and need, and invest in them and be patient with them. And especially if it's something new that you know is going to be needed, it's going to change the world. That's a no-brainer. Those are the things you have your patience with. It's not about overnight money. Remember, the future is always going to be here. When we're dead and gone, the world is still going to be around. Until God takes it, it's going to be here. So there's always going to be something new. There's something new right now. Blockchain technology is the new. There's always something new. Things don't stay the same. So, we don't need to stay the same. Things are changing. That means we need to change. We need to change our attitude sometimes. So, hopefully I said that well, because those are some of the things that I use to, to figure out how to invest my money. It's all about what I need, what people need, what I see people gonna need, what I see that I'm going to need. I listen to the news, I read. It's common, it becomes even common sense. I don't even invest to gain money short term. I invest in things that I know is going to pay off in the long run. It's not about me. I have a son to worry about. I have family to worry about. I'm not investing personally for myself. I'm investing in my future and whoever comes after me. If I don't think that way, I may not make it to where I think I'll make it right now. Some people are lucky to be fortunate to have money that can turn into millions the next day. Not many of us are fortunate like that. Some of us have to grow that one little $600 that I started with into thousands, and then from thousands to millions. So that's just the way it works for people who don't have money like that, who can, because if you want to buy a stock and become a millionaire, you're going to have to put some money on that. Not everybody have that. Not everybody have that money. When you want to be successful, or have money so you don't have too much worries, you don't have it. You have to grow your portfolio slowly. Yep. So that's what I want. That's what I want to share with you guys. So, I think we're over the 30 minutes, but I think it's good information that I just shared with you guys. You guys are quiet.
Love it, man. Love it, man. I'm listening. Love it. It's funny you mentioned the kids, because I also do Acon, and I created an account for my sons where I do a requirement every week, like $10. So by the time, and that $10, they take it and they invest it in ETF for you.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I'm part of Acorn also. And the small amount that you put into Acorn, like you said, they invested in ETFs. And if anyone out there don't understand what ETFs are, or index funds, it's just a bunch of companies that's doing well. Like, for instance, your Apple, your Tesla, the stocks that not like the really good growing stocks. They combine them together. And ETFs are just not as risky. All of it is risky, but it's just less risk and more high growth. By the end of the year, you're bound to come out on top. So that's what ETFs are, and index funds. So it's a lot more safe to invest in those stocks, the ETFs and the index funds. So you spoke about Acorn. So you're able to put away $10 a week or a day. At the end of the week, it's $70. It depends on what you're putting away. So the small amount that you're putting away, and you're saving that. If you save $50,000 from putting $10 away up until your child is 18 years old, you're not just going to have what you save. So, but if you put that money in the bank, you're really not going to gain that much over the years. But, you just imagine you save $50,000 and you're just not having $50,000 only. So if you put it under your mattress, you're going to have $50,000 saved under your mattress. But if you put it in Acorn, that $50,000 could turn into $1 million. Imagine that, because of what I just spoke to you, what I just mentioned, of buying the right stocks. And that's what Acorn does. They're investing your money for you. As you mentioned, ETFs and index funds. So you see, our platform is about teaching, and with me, I'm very confident whether I am a teacher of this or not. I'm wise enough to share, and I'm not afraid to share, because there might be there is a lot more people more experience than I am, but I'm wise enough. I went to school just like anybody else went to school. I don't have to be the smartest student in the class. I don't have to be a genius at stocks. I don't have to be a financial advisor to advise. I don't have to do none of that. It's equal to street smart. So at the end of the day, my knowledge comes from listening, learning, researching, and whether I'm right or wrong, somebody can correct me, but I'm not afraid to share what I know. I can be corrected, but I'm not afraid to put it out there. It's no different than asking a question that seemed dumb. I'm still going to ask it because I'm going to get the answer, even if my answer was the dumbest answer to somebody. I'm still going to get the correct answer when I ask the dumb question. So as I sit here and I share what I know, and there's somebody out there listening, I don't know everything, but I'm confident enough to share what I know and what works for me. And I can be corrected at any time. And I'm okay with that because I'm not afraid to share. Closed mouth don't get fed. And not only that, I gain knowledge. I become better at what I know, or what I don't really know. I become better at it. I gain the knowledge from how I'm speaking right now. Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
What am I, the teacher? Everybody's just tuned in, listening to Savant.
Yeah, man, you gotta listen, man. The first,
Yeah,
that's the first thing of learning, listening.
that is true. I want to listen too. So, I mean, you guys are listening to me, but I guess there's a time and place for everything. As you gain the knowledge, from what I know and what you'll learn, you'll be able to share as well. So anything that I can do to help you, man, I'll do that because we have to do that to help each other. So Psalms, anything?
I think we
Psalms,
lost.
anything? Oh, let me see if I can see if he's trying to get back in from here. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we might have lost him. But with that being said, we're a little bit over, well, a lot over, so I'm gonna step off. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna try to keep these
Cool.
things at 30 minutes. But every time we get on, we start talking stocks. It's motivating, but we met today, man, and it's a nice feeling that we're able to meet and just already we're used to each other like we've been knowing each other. So that's amazing.
Yes, sir. It is, man. That's how I love for it, man. Good energy always find each other. You know what I mean? So I appreciate your vibe, man, and sharing everything with me. And I'm gonna go ahead and take that screenshot and send it to you in a few.
All right, no problem. And I will take a look and I'll, let you know my thoughts. And always remember, no matter my thoughts, it's your thoughts that counts the most. Because I've had people tell me about a stock and their opinion, and then I went and researched it myself, and then I just went with a different stock because that information that they gave me about that stock led me to a better stock. So again, I'm just sharing because sharing is caring. That's the way it works out sometimes, where you don't have to always take my exact advice, but you can use what I'm saying and just know that I'm sharing, because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only sharing. And you could certainly take what I'm sharing and possibly get even another stock. you know, based off of the knowledge that I shared, you know, because I know I've done that and I continue to do that, you know. So
Okay.
if you buy Mercedes and I buy BMW, and I tell you Mercedes is better, BMW might be better for you. So you might invest in BMW, but you know, I invest in Mercedes, but it is what it is. It's all about what we like,
Yeah.
what's best for us.
True.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no matter what I tell you or share with you, just do your own research. And as you're doing your own research, you may come upon what's comfortable for you when it comes to what you want to put your money in. You know, so
Okay.
yes, sir. All right. With that being said,
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna end this.
All right. Talk to you later, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. Send me what you have and I'll share.
All right. Cool.
All right. Thank you, man. You have yourself a great night, and remember to share our YouTube page. You know, let people know.
No problem. I got you. You have a good one as well.